Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Replay. I'm Dave the Usher. The game we're playing is Final Fantasy X HD Remaster for the Sony PlayStation 4. Cool. Good stuff. You know, when you're on this staircase, me, personally, I rarely look to, like, the right. Right in front of Titus. What do you think the view looks like? This game is in 360. Oh man, maybe someday, folks, maybe for the Sony PlayStation 8, they'll remake Final Fantasy X, and they'll do it so it's like a big 360 type of deal, you know? They'll add so much more world to this Spira universe, to this Spira world. You'll be able to do 360 and see so much more. That's like the one thing this game lacked. I mean, I don't know about lacked. Other games at the time did 360 spin? Yeah, well, of course they did, but I'm kind of thinking about like RPG types. There's examples. I feel like it's at the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it right now. Maybe you guys can help me out. This game came out, you know, turn of the century. So, we're gonna... you know what? Let's fight. It's not coming to me right now, these examples. By the way, I have not leveled up. No, I have not. And it's cool, and I think we're gonna be fine. Well, I know we're gonna be just fine. And, like I said in a previous part, yeah, you know, you probably should wait anyway. Nothing really happens from right now to a little later. Well, actually, a lot happens, but in terms of fighting, not a lot happens. Oh yeah, you're cool. You'll be just fine. So don't worry about it. All right, seed monsters. So these guys like to shoot their seed at me, I don't know. That would be kind of cool though, you know, hey, who knows guys, why not? What else are they going to be doing at Square Enix, you know? What else are they going to be doing, you know? I'm not saying next year, you know, they release one every year. Lately, it seems that way, right? So I guess we can come back here and fight Ochu. Actually, of course we could. But, we killed him, so we don't have to worry about that. There's nothing to do here, we're gonna go. But, yeah! I'll title this part, hey, brudda, yeah? No, but seriously, I mean, they're not doing anything else at Square Enix. I mean, come on. They're trying to make a Final Fantasy game for, like, 10 years, and then we're still waiting, right?
Let them come.
So yeah, man, they should release this game for the PlayStation 8 and make it. They'll title it Final Fantasy X HD Remaster 360. But no, it's not going to be for the Xbox 360. Well, of course, that thing's already past us anyway. So I don't think the title would confuse people at the time, right? At the time, nah, 360. That title's fine. Throw it in there. Final Fantasy X HD Remaster 360. I'm telling you, what else are they gonna be doing? You know? Do it up. We have all the time in the... Well, we have a lot of time. Kamari? We have so much time, folks. You know, we can have these games. We can have these remakes, these HD remakes. It's only a matter of time. What else are they gonna do? Everything has already come out that's worthwhile, man. Everything that's good has been done before. Everything good's been done before, man. It's all been done.
Told ya.
So you might as well add a little spice to it. Who doesn't like spicy foods? Add the spice. And what? And I got a light shield. Oh yeah, because they're gonna be using, like, yeah. The whole equipment system in Final Fantasy X, a part of it's really cool, and we will, at some point, get into customization, not right now. But also at the same time, in a way, it's very basic. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I was really in the Final Fantasy VII setup. How they did everything with equipment and their magic system and all that. This one's definitely good. But in some ways, I just feel like it's basic. Does that make sense? So, here we are, back at Kilika Docks. Everything's destroyed, and everything also looks really nice, too. Woof. Gotta like these HD PS4-ish graphics, right? The sea sure looks beautiful from here, but Sin's lurking out there, somewhere. Gives me the creeps just thinking about it. Yeah, 360, you know, we can I just want to move the right analog. See, listen. I just want to move that right analog stick. Just, what is she looking at? I want to know. That would add depth to this game like none other. I'm telling you, folks. Hey, I don't care if we have to wait a decade. We'll wait, man. We'll be all older and crazier. Let's wait a decade, and then they can release Final Fantasy X HD Remastered 360 for the Sony PlayStation 8. A summoner named Donna passed through here a while ago. She'll probably be taking the ferry. That Donna's quite an attractive lady. But she's a bit on the cold side, if you know what I mean. Some say one, some say two. Bits of dialogue, that is. That's why I always go back for more. Please excuse him. He's been affected by the toxin. So if he says anything offensive, don't take it too seriously. What are you looking at? I ain't on display here. Go away, man. Yeah, we know. And that is one of the the Kilika Beasts. Blitzball team member. How's he gonna play? Well, at least I believe he's wearing the same color suit, gear, whatever. There's not a smile in all of Kilika, thanks to Sin. But if we win the next tournament, well, that should cheer everyone up. This is my home, and no matter how bad it gets, I ain't moving. I'm gonna be a blitzball when I grow up. I have many problems. We're still cleaning up here. Shouldn't you be on your way? I'm sorry, do you know my schedule? Get out of here, lady! You believe her? Okay. Sin is a divine punishment upon the people. There is nothing we can do about it. We can only rely upon Yevon's teachings and the summoners to help us through this. See, what's he looking at? I want to know. And, hey, trust me, I gotta tell you, this isn't the first time I had this thought, and I'm sure many of you have already had this thought. But oh yeah, when I play this game all the time, walkthroughs, pre-walkthrough. I don't know if I mentioned it on a previous walkthrough of mine, but I always wonder, this game, Spira, I don't know, it's just a really interesting place, and you want to see it. You want to be able to 360, you want to be able to look up, look down. I'm telling you, man, in a decade, they need to release another sequel, or, you know, another remake, really. Speaking of sequels, I'm still kind of high on the prequel. You're the one who saved my sister, right? That treasure box... Oh, you opened it already. I should have known that. And yeah, there's an Al Bhed primer right there. I almost missed it. Oh, and speaking of that Al Bhed, and speaking about that Al Bhed primer stuff, I thought I was reading that you could still transfer data from PS3 to PS4, so I could. But then how? I as of right now, I really don't know how to do it. I tried looking it up, but I couldn't find anything. So as of right now, I still am unaware. For those of you watching, you want to throw out the advice, go on, throw it out. I'll catch it. Just give it a hurl, all right? Because if I can transfer the data, I would like to do that, of course. Thanks for saving me. Our house fell down. But my big sister's here, so I'm happy. I don't care if there isn't any food. I just want to stay here. I'm scared to even look out at the sea. I can feel it out there, can't you? Alright, so we're pretty much done with this place. Yeah. She's selling stuff. I'm good with stuff. We're off to Luca as soon as I finish this off. Just wait and see. We'll win for sure. Let's embark.
Off to Luca at last. The matches start soon as we get there, so rest up on the way, yeah?
What are you doing down here, Titus? How long was he sitting there? 2 hours, you know? Oh. Tournament's coming up real soon. I wish we had more time to practice, yeah? I just want to sneak up behind them and beat the... I mean, I want to get in their faces and show them what we're made of. Arrgh. Arrgh. Why do we have to be on the same ship as those Lucans anyway? Ugh. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Those herbs I bought in Kilika for seasickness are working great, yeah? Oh, there's a chest. Because I was kicking the suitcase thing. I got a high potion. Cool. I always thought that that was one of the sillier kind of little extras in Final Fantasy X. I don't know. The ability to get, like, multiple potions or whatever because you kick the thing. I never paid attention to it. I don't even care. I still don't understand it, and I never want to, and I'm not interested. Looks like our gals are brewing up something back there. I'd be afraid if I were you. Yeah, it's a very weird little thing. I feel like it's out of place, that treasure chest thing. My, you're kind of cute too. Want to have some fun? Hey, that boy in the Arks is a cutie. All right, well, that's lovely. Weird.
Some people can be so rude.
I'm sorry, am I interrupting private time? It's not really private out there, or out here. Owaka and Luzu and Gata. So you can get back in here, it seems. Yeah. But not forever, if I recall correctly.
La 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 la.
Wonder how bad chocobo feces smell like, right?
They ask a fortune for rags in Besaid and Kilika. Well, me business is in shambles. What's an Owaka to do, I ask ye? You mind spotting me some gill again, lad?
Did you spend it all? Well, I guess we were at Kilika. I think Gawaka should have been out there in Kilika. I don't know. Maybe waited on the boat. But yeah, I'll spot you some gil. I'm gonna give you another 1,000 gil. No sweat, man. I'm really gonna lend it to you. Don't worry about it.
I'll make it up to ye, that I will. I'll make it up to ye, that I will.
It might not mean much, but good luck in the tournament. Best to let him sleep.
Well, what am I gonna do? Kick him? Like, why do I even want to talk to him?
It might not mean much, but good luck in the tournament.
Smug gotta. Eh. He's really not, but it just seemed that way when he was talking earlier. Like, you know, the sea breeze might restore your memory. Or, you know, I mean, that's just me. Maybe it is just me. Hey, binoculars guy, where you going? Where you going? Hey, you got a familiar looking face, by the way. I thought I saw it just recently. Like, in the last minute. Maybe not.
What y'all talking about? Who are you supposed to be?
Ah, I remember him. Guy from Kilika.
Huh?
You know, one of the Besaid Aurochs. Said something about winning the cup.
Oh, right. You're that idiot.
Don't call him that.
But he is an idiot. They don't got what it takes to win the cup. Well, they do now that I'm here.
Yes, they will win. He used to be the star player of the Zanarkand Abes.
Yeah, as if anyone lived in those ruins.
It's not ruins. There's a big city there. There is.
I got too close to Sin and...
There is a city, really.
Right, whatever your ladyship says. What's wrong? You seemed kind of mad back there.
They were being rude, and... I do believe your Zanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
How come?
Sir Jecht used to always tell me stories. It'd be great to see your home someday. I'd love to go there.
Yeah. So, Yuna, want to come over to my place? Right. Sure. As if I had a place to show her.
Well, they do now that I'm here.
I do believe your Zanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
Hey, Kamari. How's it going, buddy? If you do something else next time I hit the X button, then... just shaking the head. Yuna's like, hey, leave him alone. She turned over. She's like, what? Oh, wait. I don't know if I ever heard the Yuna laughter. It depends when you do it. You can do it, like I said, several times throughout, like, the first chunk of the game. So, I guess I just never did it while he's standing next to Yuna. And then she does, like, her little, oh, isn't that funny? You boys in your roughhousing, haha. Yeah, she looks over. Yeah. It's all part of the setup. It's funny. The Aurochs are the team to watch this year. They say they got a blitzer from Zanarkand on their team. Oh, come on. You actually believe that rumor? No way. I only meant it'll be fun to watch. Ah. Xanarkin, eh? If you're gonna bluff it all, say something a little more believable. You've got nerve to say you're from Xanarkin. Go home and relearn Yevon's teachings. Excuse me, I wasn't talking to you. And I could still live there. I could be like crazy. That guy poking around back there is taking spear shots of Lady Yuna. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, what are you doing, man? Hey!
Well, say something. You'll take responsibility.
Relax, he's bound to know someone in Luca.
And if not?
He could always join a blitz team. Anyhow, it's better than just leaving him in Besaid.
What? Just leaving him in Luca?
What do you want me to do?
Yuna wants to make him a guardian.
Oh, yeah, jeez. There's that too, eh?
And whose fault is that?
Not mine. It is mine, huh? Why do you think she wants to make him a guardian anyway?
Because he's Sir Jack's son.
All right. Wait, you sure about that? He's really Sir Jack's son.
It's hard to say, but Yuna seems to believe so.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's all you have to say?
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got to decide for himself, yeah? Well, him and Yuna, I guess.
You're right, for once. I wonder which is best. Why don't you tell him he should?
Should what?
Become Yuna's guardian.
Why me?
Because Yuna can't.
Why not?
He hates his father. What he was, what he did. Do you really think she can possibly say to him, I want you to be my guardian, like your father was to mine?
And you're being oversensitive. All right. I'll try talking to him after the tournament.
Be discreet.
I know. It's his decision. He doesn't like his father.
Apparently, he told Yuna as much.
Hating your own father, huh? Sounds like a luxury to me. I don't even remember my parents. Can't say how I feel about them.
I was 5 then, so I remember mine a little.
Damn it! Sin just takes everything away from us.
Well, didn't those two have quite the talk? Speaking of talking, more of the aurochs up here. Looks like the toxin's still getting you. Take it easy and go to bed early, yeah? Waka is busy right now. Maybe you shouldn't bother him. We can finally relax now that the goers are down in the cabin. Don't mind Kamari for not answering you. He's the silent type, eh? We wanted to have our final practice in Kilika, but that's impossible after what happened to the place. Let's pray we don't have to go against the goers until the finals. Rawr! You can't get them. No matter what you do, you can't get them. What's another video game example of someone that you always chase and you can never catch?
I'm sorry. I need some time to think.
So, if we were to talk to Waka right now, that would initiate another change of scenery? Yeah, there's no one up here. Yeah, different views, different angles, and once more, man, imagine if you could 360 it around. They gotta do that. They gotta do it, man. So, the goers are down in the cabin, eh? Oh, man. There's no beds on this place. Where does anybody sleep, man? My God! It's terrible. Those Lucans dragged off Keeper. I hope I'm next. They say you come from the ruins. The Aurochs gotta be desperate to depend on some wacko. Let's see those moves you learned in those ruins, then. Yo, Mr. Star Player from Zanarkand, take it easy on us today. Now, what should we play next? What? You want to hang out with us? Maybe later. Help! Okay, what is going on to this day? I don't know, don't want to know. Ugh. You know, it just makes me make noises like this. Ready? Ugh. All right. Good stuff. Good noises. Okie dokie. I bought my dog Bailey a new dog bed. He's checking it out for the first time. Oh, he's in it. He's in it for the first time. Hey, because you guys are so interested right now, you're like, what does it look like? What does it look like? Hey, don't worry. I'll do you all a favor. I'll help you out. I'm taking a picture, and I'm gonna post it in the video description below. Just click it, and you can see what I'm talking about. It's Bailey laying in his new dog bed during this video. Good stuff. Don't worry, the picture will be taken. Okay, so Yuna believes in Titus's Zanarkand. I don't know. Why do you think that is, anyway?
I do believe your Zanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
Because of Sir Jekt? You know, there seems to be a lot of history, and speaking of Jekt and history and presumptions and thinking you know stuff, man, Lulu had a lot to say. He hates his father, what he did, what he was, and all that. Like, well, I mean, I guess she has an idea, but does she really know everything? I don't know. Hard to say. As Titus, he wouldn't know. As the game player for the first time, you definitely wouldn't know.
Go to bed, bud. Tournament starts tomorrow morning. Go to bed, bud.
Don't tell me when to sleep.
Someone's bound to recognize you when they see your moves out there, huh?
So it's at this point where scene changes a little bit. I think I've done everything. You know, one more note about the scene that happened back here with the Luca goers and Yuna and all, you know, the Zanarkand ruins, and I got too close to sin. During my first, like, several playthrough attempts, you know, the first couple, I would always miss that scene entirely because I wouldn't walk back here. I would go to Lulu and walk his little bit of dialogue. I'd go downstairs, then I'd come back up, and then yada yada, and I'd proceed, you know? I would never just dip back just a little further, so for several times, man, I missed it. It's crazy. You never know what you might miss. Maybe that seems just so obvious. Like, oh, how could you miss that one? And then there could be an obvious scene to me, and you know, some people just like totally missed it for so many times. Another Bhed primer here, by the way. I don't know, it's just different people playing the same game. It's just differences. It's just crazy that way, huh? We have 2 summoners and the goers on board. It is my responsibility to carry them safely to their destination. What? The Besaid Aurochs? They're more like cargo. Well, that's nice. So, I mean, do their lives... Well, isn't everyone's life important? I mean, with Sin out there, that is such unity. How can the people not be united more so than with something like Sin out there? You know? We don't have time to hate each other and... Whoa. Okay, maybe. Spira, interesting place indeed. No offense, but I'm a die-hard Luca Goers fan. Good luck, pal. You're gonna need it. Maybe you're better off asking the Goers to coach you. I like the tubage system right there. Ah, yeah, so the captain and the first mate always doing ship stuff in there. That's fine. You always gotta like a nice ship boat scene. Not airship stuff. I'm talking about boat stuff on the water in a Final Fantasy game. A real big one to me. Oh man, Final Fantasy IV when Cecil and Edward and Rita and Yang and that was it. At the time they got on. Oh, what was the ship called? Oh no, I can't remember what the ship was. They got on the boat in Falbol in the harbor, and who attacked the ship? Leviathan, man. Edward went bye-bye. Rita went bye-bye. Yang went bye-bye. Actually, Edward didn't go bye-bye. Edward went ow and fell on the ground or on the the boat, ship, deck, whatever. And oh yeah, and then there was that scene in Final Fantasy VI. You know, that big talk with General Leo and Terra, and then Shadow was there and Locke and oh, what's another one? I'd like to get to more, but we got work to do.
Well, well. Trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons, you know. That shot is done like this. You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
The Jack Shot Challenge. Memories of that day still haunt Titus and interfere with his concentration. Try to shake off the memories and successfully perform the Jack Shot. So, press up and left and X at the same time, for example, when a memory appears in the upper left-hand corner. That's where you press and you press more stuff, and then press that, then you kind of understand. It's kind of like a little tutorial. Let's practice a little by pressing the buttons on the on-screen instructions. So I'm doing that right now, over there, X button. Did you get the hang of it? Now for the real thing, everybody. So, we need to do this and be successful because it will help Titus and maybe help his blitzball skills. Just like I did in the PS2 and PS3 walkthrough. So, what did I say about making this walkthrough different? Let's show Jekt what I can do.
You're out of your league. No one else can do it. I'm the best. Told you couldn't do it.
tried to do a eject shot, right?
How do you know that?
Sir Jekt showed it to me when I was a child. He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Jekt Shot Mark III.
Stupid name, huh? You know what? There is no Mark I or Mark II, you know? My old man said the name Mark III was just something to hook the crowd. He said they'd come back every night expecting to see Mark I and Mark II. And they really did come back. I used to get so mad. Is he alive, you think?
I don't know. But Sir Jekt was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yes. So, if anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you found him?
Who knows? I thought he died 10 years ago. Well... I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right? Ain't it tough?
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
Sure.
But the honor of having a father like him surpasses all that, I think.
Well, there wasn't much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
Ow!
Hey, it's past your bedtime, kiddos.
I didn't think my old man would come to Luca. He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
Save current game? You know, it's really interesting. Well, I purposefully didn't perform the jack shot right because I did it right in PS2 and PS3 walkthrough, so hey, why don't we switch it up a little bit? The scenes are altered a little bit. Yuna will say like one or two things of dialogue, you know, one or two lines differently, and then Waka will say like a couple of different lines. You know, if Titus does it right, then the Aurochs and Waka's like, whoa, show me that move one more time, whoa. And then Yuna will say, oh, that was the Jack shot, wasn't it? And then at the end, instead of Waka saying what he said, he'll say, show me that move again, instead of it's past your bedtime, kiddos. But you know what the interesting thing is? It doesn't fade to black. It doesn't automatically transfer you out. You're still on the ship, and you can, unless I'm losing my mind, you're still on the ship, and you can talk to the characters again, and then you go, when you want to go to bed and get on with the next scene, which is where we're at now, Waka will say, hey, someone's sure to recognize your moves out there. Moves, and maybe he said that because he saw the moves, unlike this time, where he didn't. Am I on with that? Okay. Anyway, guys, I am going to call it a wrap right here. Good stuff. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Of course, leave me those comments. Tell me what you think. Like always, guys, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. The links are in the video description, as well as the picture of my wonderful dog, Bailey Boy, sleeping in his new bed. Picture I took during that cutscene just now. Awesome stuff, guys. I'm Dave the Usher for the Game Replay. Stay tuned for the next part of Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I'll see you guys next time. I am out.